Hey guys, Vince over at cultofandroid.com. Today I'm going to do a little mini review of a Slingbox Solo. It's a device that allows you to live stream video and audio content to your mobile device or laptop or whatnot over a Wi-Fi connection or a mobile connection. It's a great device. It works for both Android and iOS, so if you're coming here from Cult of Mac, don't be shy. This video will work just fine on your iPhone or your iPad. It's essentially the same application, the same everything. So just because I'm using a Samsung Galaxy Nexus, there's no need to freak out. As you can see, I have a Solo. It's called a Slingbox Solo in front of me. It's a small little device. It's sleek. It has a nice finish to it, some red racing stripes on the side. I just unplugged it by accident. It'll definitely complement any home entertainment center. It will not be an eyesore. It'll look nice, so don't worry about that. On the back, you have your connections. The Solo has just composite audio video out, S-video in and out, and one component in and out. The HD Pro version, I'm not sure, but I believe might have more component in and out outputs, but HDMI I'm not sure if it has. You have to check on that. But this is the Solo. It has the power button, the USB or power cord, USB network, Ethernet cable there, and your IR cable, which goes to the device that you have plugged into your Slingbox, so that you can control it, remotely with your mobile device or your virtual remote on the computer. I have a composite hooked up to my cable box. I have cable through Comcast, so I'm going to show you how that works, streaming my live television to my Samsung Galaxy Nexus. Now, if this was your first, I already have it hooked up, so if this was your first time, just you got it out of the box, you'd make all the appropriate connections, and then you'd go onto slingbox.com and you would set everything up online, and once you got all that going, then you would head into your App Store. If you're on iOS, the App Store. If Android, it would be the Google Play Store, and you're going to need to download the SlingPlayer app. Now, you only need this app for the mobile devices to watch on your laptop or your, whatever computer you're using. There's no extra app needed. You can watch your live stream straight from slingbox.com. So with the mobile app, it costs around $30. It's an expensive app, but it's worth it, and it pays for itself over a couple months, versus a subscription a video streaming subscription service such as Netflix or Hulu. And that's the great thing about the Slingbox. I mean, we're all juggling between these subscription-based video streaming services like Netflix and Hulu Plus and what have you, and we're not getting all the content that we'd like. We're getting old movies, and and you're paying monthly for this. Also, on top of that, if you have a cable subscription, you're paying that as well. And really, if you were able to stream all the channels you pay for through your cable provider, you probably wouldn't have a need for Netflix or any of those other subscription services. So this Slingbox really takes care of that, and it gives me what I want, which is live television. I won't miss out on a game, or I don't have to wait a couple days for a show to pop up on the service I'm using. And I'm going to show you how well it actually works. Right now I'm going to do it over Wi-Fi, but over 4G it works just as good. 3G might be a little choppy, depends on the area you're in, but it still works. So once you have everything set up, you've downloaded the SlingPlayer app, you would just launch the SlingPlayer application, and you'll see I have what's on my TV right now is streaming to my mobile device. Now, Happy Days is on right now. It's on the Hub, which is one of my favorite channels. And now I can control this uh, a bunch of different ways through on-screen buttons and whatnot, but anything you do on the mobile device will happen as well at home or whatever on whatever device you have hooked up to your Slingbox. So for instance, I have my cable box hooked up, so if I was to change the channel on my mobile device, it would change the channel on my cable box at home. So you're going to want to hook this up to a device that isn't being used by anyone else at the house, otherwise you're going to have a pretty big conflict of interest when you're trying to switch channels on them and they're switching channels on you, and it'll be one big mess. So definitely try to use a cable box or a device that's in a spare room or just not being used while you're out and about. Now I'll show you real quick what I'm talking about. Now here's my cable box, and that's, you'll see the IR blasters there that are right underneath the infrared sensors on my cable box. So when I change the channel, you'll see 102 there. I'll change the channel again. I'll go down this time, and you'll see it'll go to 101. So that's what I mean by your cable box at home will be affected by what you do on your mobile device or laptop. So to change the channel, you could swipe up, down. You can, if you have DVR functionality, you can rewind, fast forward, pause. You can also control the channels through the on-screen button menu, which I have Comcast, and this is the guide that pops up. I'm not sure if it's different for Dish Network or anything like that, but this is the guide that I get. Shows me what's on. I can navigate through it, and when I want to go to the channel, I just hit OK. Now when you change channels, there's a bit of a lag and a little bit of a delay, but other than that, the image quality is pretty good. I'm using composite cables, I'm not using component, and this isn't an HD box, and you can see, well, at least I hope you can tell from the video, that it's a pretty clear picture. There's no lag, no no hiccups, no stuttering, no, pretty clear, pretty clean. And this is over Wi-Fi, as I said, works good over 4G as well. I'll also show you, you have a number pad to manually enter channels, or you have a bunch of options that may or may not work depending on your, what you subscribe to and what cable provider you have and what options you have available to you. But there's things such as last channel, favorites, mute, picture-in-picture. You can shut your device off and on. Access a bunch of different things through this, through all these options here. Now, I also have on-demand through Comcast Xfinity, so that's great because I can access it now through the SlingPlayer, and I can navigate it with the on-screen buttons, and it gives me the ability to watch movies or TV shows that are available to me on demand. So, I mean, you get everything. You get the best of both worlds. You get your on-demand content and you get your live television. There's not much more you could ask for, at least for me. This is the solution I've really been looking for, and I wish cable providers gave this to us automatically, because I mean, we already pay for all these channels and all this content, so I'd like to be able to take it with me, wherever I go, and the Slingbox allows me to accomplish that. So thank you, Slingbox. And I want to show you how it works also on the computer. When you're on now only one person at a time can watch the live stream, so if you are watching it on your mobile device and someone tries to log on their laptop, they can kick you off of the mobile device and vice versa. So you want to be wary of that. Only one person can stream at a time. So I'm going to head over to the computer and show you what it looks like over there. Now I'll kick myself off of the mobile, and now I'm able to watch it on the computer. You have your nice little virtual remote over there. Looks just like the remote control you have at home, or resembles it. You can do a lot of other things. You can have it in a pop-up player so that you can still, multitask, do whatever you got to do. You can go back to full. You can exit the pop-up player. Watch it in the main window. Get the full screen view. As you can see, the picture's pretty good. I mean, like I said, I'm using composite cables. I'm not even using component or any form of HD. So, and the picture's clear and crisp, or well, not so much crisp, but it's clear. It's clear enough to know what's going on and to enjoy a show, especially if you don't want to miss out on a season finale or something. You can't be near your cable box. This is a way to bring it to you. So definitely the solution that I was looking for. And if you get the HD Pro box, and use some component cables, I'm sure the picture will look even better. So like I said, this works on both iOS and Android. Once you purchase the app and the box, everything cost me just under $200, and now there's no subscription costs for me. That's it. Now I get to watch all the channels I have available to me through my cable provider, on my computer, on my laptop, on my mobile device, wherever. It's great. It's excellent. I love it. So that's the Slingbox, and hopefully it's something that might appeal to you and might solve the problem you've been having with trying to take your video content on the go. If you have any questions or want to know more, feel free to email me at vincent@cultofandroid.com. Hope you enjoyed the video, and stay tuned for more tips and tricks on how to use your Android or mobile device. Thank you.